I'm making a new recipe. I'm gonna make this. It's elbow macaroni, hamburger, cheese, and some other stuff. And we're gonna make this to go with it. So I think I'm gonna start on the meatballs. So for the meatball mix, I have this, which is the same stuff I use every time I make meatloaves. And it's beef, pork, and veal. So we're gonna use that and make some mini meatballs. Let's see what they put in it. Oh, they used freezer meatballs. Well, okay, I guess we're just gonna make our own meatballs. And if you guys look, I had put a video up before of how I make my meatballs, so if you're interested, you can look that up. I gotta find a bowl. Alright, I'm gonna get these meatballs going. There's our meatballs. They're supposed to be somewhat small, so I'm gonna pop them in the oven. And we're gonna start working on this. So I put the hamburger in the pan and I'm just going to season it with pepper, onion powder, some minced garlic, and Italian seasoning. And this is the elbow macaroni. I have that in there cooking. It's almost done actually. Alright, our macaroni's all done. I just put it in this bowl so that I have some way to mix it. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. My spoon don't fit. Yeah, we'll put a little bit more. Next we want to put, let me see, Parmesan cheese, tomato sauce, 8 ounces of tomato sauce, I have just the regular one that I buy, the Ragu meat. So, I'm going to put 8 ounces. There's 5. Alright. And then, next we have thyme, which usually I don't like thyme, but I'm going to try this recipe and see. It says a half a teaspoon of thyme. A half a teaspoon. And let me see. The next thing is a 1/4 a teaspoon of cinnamon. That's different. So, we'll try it out. Cinnamon. And I just heard the meatballs finish. Well, I heard the timer go off. Alright. So let's go check those. See how they're doing. Oh yeah, those need longer. We'll do another 10 minutes. Stir our hamburger up. This is going to go into the pasta. And then I think we have to make the topping, which in the picture the topping looks like it's either melted cheese or mashed potatoes. But it's kind of funny because it's neither one of those things. So I'll show you guys that when it's time to do it. So hamburger in Then we're just going to mix that all together. This is looking pretty good. Smells good too. Alright, that looks good. Let's check on our meatballs again. Yeah, they're getting there. Gonna do 5, 6, 7. 7 more minutes. Now you're supposed to make this in a ring pan like this. Do I have one? Actually, I might have one. I'm gonna check. Alright, I'm just gonna use my springform pan. I sprayed it with non-stick spray. And I'm just gonna put this mixture in there. Hopefully it all fits. Doesn't look like it's gonna. Oh, okay, we're good. This smells really good. Alright, there's that part. Now we're going to do the topping. Let's see. We're going to need 4 cups of skim milk. I wonder why they use skim. I'd rather use regular milk, but I don't know if there's a reason why they do that, so I'll just use this. We'll listen to the directions. Oh, that's like my whole thing. We're gonna add some regular. It's almost all my skim milk. Okay. So 4, yes. 4 cups of milk. In the pot. Let's see what we got next. Skim milk, cornstarch, salt. Okay, so we need cornstarch, 2 tablespoons. There's 1. Salt. We have a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And what are we going to do with all this? We're going to cook it on medium for 2 to 3 minutes or until thickened and bubbly. Stirring after every minute. Okay, and we also are going to need 2 eggs, slightly beaten. Put off to the side. So I'm just going to beat them in the measuring cup. There's 1. 2. lightly beaten. There we go. So I'm going to get this going and I'll be back. Oh, bless you, Bobo. I think our meatballs are all set. There we go. Those look good. And we still have a couple other things to do to those, so. Alright, our milk mixture is bubbling. We're going to take a tablespoon of it and put it in the eggs. Mix it up. We want to get the eggs somewhat warm so that when we put them in the boiling milk, they don't cook. I believe it's called tempering the egg. I could be wrong. But I think that's what it's called. A little bit more. This really, you just have to stand here and keep stirring it, or else your milk's going to stick and burn, and it's just lovely. We got to add 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese to our egg mixture. 1, whoops, that's 2. I'm going to add another tablespoon. You really want to make sure the egg doesn't cook. Alright. I'll shut this off and take it off the burner, off the heat. And I'm going to add that egg mixture that has the cheese in it. And I got it everywhere, of course. Whisk that up. I have pieces of Parmesan cheese in it. And we're going to pour it on top of this. There we go. I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 for 25 minutes. Alright, I was so distracted by the trees falling that I forgot to show you guys how to make the sauce for the meatballs. And we have power. I don't know how, but we do.
Yeah, power and chocolate.
So I used a can of Campbell's French onion and then a can of beef broth. And I would like it with the sliced onions. That's how it's supposed to be, but Some people in this house don't like them, so we'll leave those out. So I have that in this pan. I'm going to bring it to a boil, and I added some cornstarch, 2 tablespoons. This is the bread I'm using. Slice that up, and it is in the broiler. Actually, it needs to be flipped. So that is that. So here's dinner all done. Here's the bread. I just put a slice of mozzarella cheese and put the meatballs and gravy on top, and there's the other stuff.
Yeah, baby.
See, I just added the meatballs into the sauce.